Hey everybody, hello, Mac here, welcome back to the show. Today we are going to be taking a look at this. I received this, the January 2021 LEGO catalog, first catalog of the year. I got it over the weekend, so I figured, as always, whenever I get one of these, I like to share it with you, for anybody who doesn't get it, and we can take a look at what's coming down the line for the next few months. Two things before we get started. One, if you hear an inordinate amount of sniffling from my side of the camera, I do apologize for that. For some reason, the weather today has been playing havoc with my sinuses. My allergies are acting up. I did take my meds, but if you hear a lot of I apologize for that. Second, don't forget to go to my Twitter and check out this photo. Find that on my Twitter feed. Follow me on Twitter. Follow the rules for a chance to win your very own Storm Shadow for the G.I. Joe classified section. Twitter handle on the bottom right now. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this. I like this. I like that they have a city set here on the cover. I like the layout. I like that over the past couple years, LEGO City has really been stepping up their game. It even has it up here, bring their whole city to life. Open it up. We have a nice fold out right here. Couple of items coming down the line. LEGO City, everyone belongs, it's busy, it's bustling, thriving, and diverse. I like that they have this little write-up on the city over here. They really seem to be diving into their city sets, going back to what made LEGO LEGO, which was their own unique things. And we'll see a lot of that, I feel, going through this. Of course, there's going to be the Disney, the Marvel, DC, things like that. But it really seems like that they're focusing on just being LEGO right now. Let's see if I can angle this down a little bit more. Let me get a little bit better view of it. There we go. So, we start off, fire and police seem to be a big theme. But before we get to that, let's talk about these new road plates. I have mixed feelings about these. Like, I understand why they're doing them this way, and especially with their creator sets, I'm willing to bet that the sidewalks that they create just butt right up to the road for one continuous surface. But truthfully, I miss the plates from like the 80s and 90s, where it was basically just a base plate with road sections cut through it. I don't know. Maybe that's just because that's what I grew up with, but I think they could have done a better job than what they have here. Honestly, let me know, because I've been seeing a lot of talk about these. People have different feelings about them. Let me know what you think. What you think of the new road sets. We have a little escape set here. We always seem to have something like this where it's an escape on the run with a chain breaking the prisoner out. In this case, he's pulling the prisoner right off the truck. That's always a cool set. We have our fire rescue helicopter down here that if we take a look at this, while I am not a huge fan of the design of this helicopter and these big water bolts shooting out, I mean, the chopper itself looks kind of plain. I do dig that it's multifunctional, that like they have the stretcher that you can put in the back, that it doesn't just put out the fire, it also has an emergency carry in the back, the police motorcycle we've seen before, and of course just a basic structure fire for the chopper to put out. I always like their fire sets. Like I said, I'm not really impressed with the chopper. I feel like the helicopter, I feel like there could have been a little bit more detailed work to it, especially here on the nose. But it is a nice little set. And for $40, I feel like you're going to get a decent amount for $40. I've said it before, Lego does a lot of stuff right, but they really do like choppers or helicopters and trains really well. We have a new police station over here. Of course, with the breakout jail, the bad guy vehicle, the good guy vehicles. The stations, the police stations and the fire stations, I don't want to say I don't like this. I think this is cool. I think this looks good. But I would like to see something like the older sets, where instead of just these big glass pieces in here, it actually was like a big brick-built building. Sort of like the Holiday Fire Station that they had a few years ago. I really like that. I really like that set. We have our town square, which I think this was actually in the last catalog. $200, you get a lot if you're going to be building a Lego city like this with the train back there, the train station. There's a lot going on here for 200 bucks. I think that's really cool. This is the one that I'm really, really enjoying. The Story of Neon. I'm going to love when I get this one. This is going to look great. It's actually out of stock on Lego.com right now. They sold out already. This is a very popular set. But this will look great. This dragon is beautiful. I like the winter look to the structure. The fireworks here. I can't wait to get this. We'll definitely be taking a look at that once I get my hands on one of those. And then we have our Brickheads pandas down here for the Chinese New Year. I don't know. I might get that one. I'm not sure. It's cute. Then we have Mario, which I haven't dived into this. I haven't really looked into this. I know it's electronic. I'm not sure how it works with everything, how you play the game that this builds into, but I like to see that it's expanding. I do hope it's doing well. Like I have their, they're on a series 2 of character packs. These are all blind bags, I think, where you get these different characters, and you have these different environments over here, your own warp zones and everything. I hope it's going well for them, I really do. Lego dots, build some jewelry. And then we have Minecraft. Oh man, Minecraft, I don't play the game, I love the sets, and I don't have many. I feel like there's more that I need to get. Like this pig house looks ridiculous, but it also looks fantastic. If we take a look at it, I love how it opens up. It opens up here. These drop out. I don't know if that means the entire building topples over. The floors lift out so you can get the different sections of the floor. It comes with a creeper. It comes with... Who is that it comes with? Does it tell you which one it is? Alex. It comes with Alex and then 2 other pigs. I like the waterfall and everything. I don't have a lot of Minecraft sets. Not nearly as much as I would like to get, but I'll probably be getting that pig house. And either the abandoned mine, the abandoned mine and the trading post I both enjoy as well. The bee farm, the kind of cool. It looks good. I like the bees. I like the bees here. I like the bee print on, who's that? I don't think it says. I like the print on the beekeeper. I think that's really nice. And then the coral reef, the underwater scene down here, I think does a good job too. All of the Minecraft sets are really good. Lego Friends, I've touched on this before. I don't collect it, but I think these sets are fantastic. I think they look great. I think the aesthetic is fantastic. I think the coloring is fantastic. I love the cinema down here. I wish they would build something like this that looks like this for the minifig scale. Maybe this can be converted somehow. I don't know, but I really like the look of that. More Friends stuff over here. Like I said, the coloring on this, the deco, the aesthetics of it, everything looks great. The friendship bus down here, I really like how it opens up. It's very gadget, how you have access to a lot of things. And Lego is best when they're doing like gadget builds like this. Then we turn the page and we come to the Disney Princesses section, which I've never really said much about these, I don't think. I did like the books that they came out with last year, and I think this Frozen 2 book will go very well with the other ones that have already come out. I don't collect them, but I can appreciate them for what they are. I think they look really good. But this right here, Cinderella's Royal Carriage, let's bring this up too. This just looks beautiful. And I may even be getting this because I love the horses. I love the dressing for the horses. Then you have the pumpkin here, and then you have this beautiful carriage with the golden wheels, the golden trim, the white pearl. Everything looks great on that. I may actually end up getting this one. This would be the first Disney Princess thing that I own. But that just looks beautiful. I just love the aesthetic and the look of that. The coloring, everything looks great on that. I mean, that really does look like a great display piece that would look really good on the shelf. Once again, I wish they had stuff like that at minifig scale, but maybe it can be converted over. And then we have Ninjago, and I love Ninjago. And it looks like they're going all in with Legacy right now. Like I said, I don't have Cartoon Network. I don't know where they're at with the seasons right now. The last season I watched, I think, was the one after the Sons of Garmadon. And I forget what they did after that. But the season after the Sons of Garmadon was the last season that I watched. So I'm not entirely sure of what's going on right now. And that was a short season. I think it was like 4 episodes, maybe 6. But the Legacy sets are doing a fantastic job. And I have Jay's Stormfighter, the Kai Fighter, and now I got to get the Boulder Blaster to go along with it. This looks fantastic with this big Gatling gun up front that launches the darts. I'm pretty sure that whenever you spin this thing, it just launches them in sequence. That's going to be really cool to have. Then they got Kai's Charger, the X1 Charger down here, which the car itself, it's kind of cool, but I really like that you can pop it open and he comes shooting out on a motorcycle. I might get that just for that gimmick right there, but I'll definitely be getting the Boulder Blaster. Zane's Titan Battle Mech over here. I have a lot of Lego mech. I might get this one. I'm not sure yet, but I don't feel as strongly about it as I do about the Boulder Blaster over here. And then they have the new City Garden, which has all of these minifigs over here and has this stacked playset over here. $300, but wow, do you get a lot for $300, including this great control tower. I love the colors. I love the colors through this whole thing. Very bright, very vibrant. This is what I'm talking about. Like, just like with the Friends and the Princesses, the colors on this just really pop and are really bold and really stand out. Plus, you get all these minifigs over here. But the thing that upsets me, and I don't know if it's because maybe he wasn't in the show by the time that they did this for the Legacy. I'm not entirely sure. But, oh, I just forgot his name. The Brown Ninja. I can't remember his name, but he's not one of the minifigs that you get with this. And that's kind of disappointing. It would have been really cool. I mean, you get Ronin, you get Clutch Powers, Woo's Dog, Kato. Like, you get a lot. The Mechanic. You get a lot of minifigs, good guys and bad guys. But you don't get the Brown Ninja, and I can't remember what his name is right now, and it's driving me crazy. I'm sure somebody will let me know. Then we have our Build the Neighborhood, our creator sets. And we've seen these before. The Corner Garage has been around for a while. The Bookshop, I think, was new at the end of last year. The Assembly Square, I think, has been around. But this one, the new police station, looks great. I love how you can take the different floors apart. I love how it has some gimmick stuff to it. $200. I really think this is a really great piece to have. I might end up getting this one. I don't have many of the larger creator buildings, but I definitely want to get the Bookshop, and I would love to get the police station here. The Colosseum, they say new, but I'm pretty sure this was on the last catalog. Yes, no, maybe. The biggest set that they've done so far, $550. It looks good. I would have nowhere to put it. I'm not going to get it. One, it's $550, but two, what would I do with this? This looks fantastic, but I have no idea where I would even display something like this. Over here, though, I think this is really cool. I like the flower bouquet. Looks good. That's a personal preference if you would want it or not, but I do love this bonsai tree down here, and I will be getting that set as well. I like that you have the option of the cherry blossoms or the green leaves, but that looks like that's going to look great on a shelf. That's a great display piece right there. For $50, you can't go wrong with that. I even love, look at the little wooden stand that you build up for it. The I don't know if they call it a pot, a tree pot. I don't know what the name of it is, but the bonsai just looks fantastic. My brother's very much into bonsai. He may end up getting that one as well. The crocodile locomotive. I definitely want to get one of those. We have the haunted house here that was on the back cover of the last catalog. We've taken a look at that before. And then down here we have Ecto 1. in the same vein as the Batmobile was, these Hollywood cars. This looks great. This absolutely looks great. I even love how they have these little rust elements into the paint deco of the Ecto-1. The only thing I think they missed on was the Batmobile came with that display stand, and it had 3 minifigures on it, where it had Batman, Joker, and Vicky Vale. I really feel like they should have done something similar with this, with a display stand, and then you could have had all 4 Ghostbusters on it as well. I think that would have been a cool addition, but as it is, I think this is great. This is a great touch. I love this. Maybe because it's supposed to be for Afterlife. That's why they didn't do the minifigs. I don't know. Diagon Alley. I keep telling you, we got this for my niece for her birthday last year. She loved it. Took her a couple days to put it together. It does look great. I gave her all of those Harry Potter blind bag minifigs, and she was able to populate the different storefronts, the different stores with all of those minifigs, so that was cool. These I'm going to be getting. I have nothing for Harry Potter. I am not a fan of Harry Potter. I don't collect anything Harry Potter. But these books that open up into the classrooms are really clever, and I think they look great. And the magazine here, the catalog here doesn't show you, but I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures that when you open up all 4 of these books, you can put them back to back, and it makes like a circle diorama of all of the classrooms butted up together. This is really clever. These look really good. And I think it would be a really fun build. And you get a lot of new, different minifigs with them that I think, even not being a fan of Harry Potter like I am, but being a fan of Lego, I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy these no matter what. Over here we have the Astronomy Tower and the Room of Requirement, which we had in the last catalog. These are cool. I'm glad to see that they're taking this idea and running with it with these portraits, whatever you want to call them, the Lego art. And I like how they have the different crests, and then you can put them all together and make the Hogwarts crest. I think that's really cool, and I really like that even if you don't want to buy all 4 to make the Hogwarts crest, if you just want to buy one set makes all 4 of them, so you can change it up and make whichever one that you want. I think that's really cool. I think these look great. I think this is a good idea. Now we have Star Wars. Trouble on Tatooine for The Mandalorian. Still haven't seen this show at all. I don't have Disney Plus. I'm aware of it, because then I know that the Razor Crest down here, R.I.P., Grogon, is that his name now? He's not just called the Child anymore, he actually has a name. And then the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda brickheads. And then we have the original Trilogy stuff, which I know I had sort of turned my back on Lego Star Wars, but then they came out with these, and these look great. $50, it's like $30 or $40 cheaper than what an X-Wing normally looks like, and I saw this in the store, and I gotta be honest, I think this is the better looking X-Wing, even though it's not as big and it's not as detailed. Sometimes I think Lego, especially with Star Wars, can suffer from over-engineering them, and I think this looks fantastic. It may just be because out of all of the ones that they've made, this one and this TIE Fighter here remind me the most of the Kenner toys I had when I was a kid, but I may actually be getting these too. So we'll have to wait and see there. Then we have the AT-AT over here, which I think we had in the last catalog. And then we have Mos Eisley's Cantina, $350. That's a lot of Lego right there for $350. I really like the land speeder that they put up here. Greedo's spaceship we have had before in that small Cantina set where you can spin the lever and Greedo flies out of the chair after Han shoots him. Technic stuff. Never been a big fan of Technic, but I like these designs. This racing plane I think is really cool. These racing cars all look really cool. But this one right here is the one that I may actually be getting. I haven't had a remote controlled car for a while, and this looks like When I was a kid in the 80s, Tyco had this line of remote-controlled cars. I think it was actually only two, a red one and a black one. And they were just called like Tyco Turbo Dune Buggies or something. And it was the first remote-control car that I had, and they could go anywhere, and I loved them. And this very much looks like those old Tyco RC cars that I had, that I'm probably going to be getting this one, just to run it around in the backyard. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We have the Jeep Rubicon over here, and then these two pullbacks for these monster trucks, which look great. I may get Gravedigger here just because it's Gravedigger. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We have the new Series 21 blind bag minifigs, which we will be taking a look at as soon as I get them in my area, because I definitely want this set. This set, there doesn't look to be a bad figure in this set, and I'm excited about all of them. Like, I can't point to any one and say, "Oh, I want that one. Oh, I want that one," with the exception of maybe the police officer or the Mayan warrior. Is that what that is? We'll have to wait and see. 123 Sesame Street. You've seen the video for that. If you haven't watched the video for that, you should watch the video for that, because that is a fantastic set. I'll put a card right there for the link. We've seen the player piano, the dinosaur fossils, Marvel back here. I've never really been excited about the Marvel sets until I saw these. Not so much everything on this page, but everything on this page. Even this 4+ Spider-Man and Sandman Showdown. I actually have this one already, and we'll be taking a look at that in time. I would also love to get the Spider-Man's Monster Truck versus Mysterio. Mainly because you got Sandman, you got Mysterio, and you got a great-looking Doc Ock down here. You also have a really cool-looking Spider-Gwen that comes with the set. But I'm building up a Sinister Six. And like I said, I bought this set. I think I have 3 of them so far. I got Sandman, Electro, and Hobgoblin. So then I'll have Mysterio, and I'll have Doc Ock, and then the only one I'll need left is the Vulture. And this Doc Ock looks fantastic, so I'll definitely be getting this set as well. The Miles Morales mech armor, I don't have any of the mech suits that they make for Avengers, but look at the Miles Morales minifigure that you get with it. I think that figure, is that zoomed in? Are you focused on that? Yeah. I think that minifigure looks fantastic. That is a great minifig for Miles. It's not just a repainted Spider-Man look. I really like that. And that would be the reason I would get the whole mech suit for that one minifig. Oh no. Alright. And then finally we have the Eternals, which if you're into the Eternals, if you're looking forward to the Eternals, they're going to give you a lot for the Eternals. Everything from this giant dude to whatever this thing is, and this spaceship right here, the Domo, I guess, I think this looks great because closed up, it's very simple, but it's very aesthetically pleasing. I love the printing on these disc pieces, but then it opens up into a play set, and Lego needs to do more stuff like that. Like, you'll see that whenever I do a review on the mobile bat base that I got for Christmas, how they just have these vehicles that look great from the outside, but then they open up into these full play sets, and I love when Lego does stuff like that. And then what do we have on the back? We have the mouse. So, there's the mouse. Once again, in that art form, Mickey and Minnie. I'm actually surprised that there's not one big portrait that you get, but I guess if you buy 2 of them, you can butt them together, and it'll make one image. And that is our Lego catalog, January 2021. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at that with me. We will have more coming down the line the rest of the week. Have one coming out on Wednesday, I believe, and then something for Saturday morning. Don't forget to check out my Twitter. Get your chance to win a free G.I. Joe classified Storm Shadow. So until then, my friends, play well, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.